You may already know about Medicare Part D, prescription drug coverage, but did you know that if you're not careful, you could end up with a late enrollment penalty? In this video, we'll talk about how and when to enroll and the late enrollment penalty. Don't worry, that's usually something you can avoid if you've got your eye on the ball. Let's get started. Many people are surprised to learn that prescription drug coverage isn't included in their original Medicare. That's just Part A and Part B. You have to get your Part D prescription drug coverage from private insurance companies that contract with Medicare to provide those benefits. Medicare Part D is optional, and you can get that coverage in two different ways. Either with a standalone Medicare Part D prescription drug plan, which works alongside your original Medicare coverage, or enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, also called Part C. It also provides your Part A and Part B benefits and includes a prescription drug plan. Here are a few factors that could help you decide why you might choose one over the other. Some people like to get a Medicare Advantage plan because it gives you your Medicare Part A, Part B, and Part D coverage all coordinated in a single plan. And some people prefer a standalone plan to go with their original Medicare because they prefer the flexibility of seeing any doctor who takes Medicare assignment. MAPDs often have provider choices within their assigned networks. If you do like this option, you may also be able to buy a Medicare supplement plan, also called Medigap. These help fill in the gaps that your original Medicare doesn't cover, and we have some great videos about this too if you're interested. Whether you sign up for Medicare Advantage or a standalone PDP, these are the several main opportunities when you can enroll. You can enroll during your Medicare initial enrollment period. This 7-month period starts 3 months before your birthday month, includes your birthday month, and goes for 3 months after that. Another opportunity will be during the Medicare annual enrollment period, October 15th to December 7th each year. And then there's the 5-star special enrollment period. It's called that because Medicare rates MAPDs and PDPs based on certain performance data, 5 being the highest. If you find a 5-star plan in your area, you can only enroll or switch to that plan once during the enrollment period. With the exception of the first week in December, it's available to you year-round. Please note that there may be other qualifying events that make someone eligible for a special election period. 5-star plans may not be available in all areas. Let's say you don't sign up for Medicare prescription drug coverage when you're first eligible for it. Then later on, you decide you want it. You might have to pay a penalty for late enrollment. The penalty is an amount added to your plan premium, and it stays with you as long as you have Medicare Part D, which could be for the rest of your life. Let's use Luann as an example and calculate her penalty. She became eligible for Medicare on July 1st, 2020, but she decided to wait and sign up for Part D on November 30th, 2022, so that's 29 months. Next, you need to know what Medicare set as the national base beneficiary premium amount for the year she decided to sign up. In 2022, it was $33.37. That number can change from year to year, but you will lock in your rate for the year you enroll. Then she will take 1% of that amount, multiply it by the 29 months she waited, and then round to the nearest 10 cents. That $9.70 will be added to Luann's Part D monthly plan premium each month. She'll need to pay that for as long as she stays enrolled in Part D. Now let's talk about a couple ways you can avoid the Part D late enrollment penalty. One way is to sign up for Medicare Part D as soon as you're eligible, which might be when you enroll in Original Medicare. If you have a Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan, you'll just need to be enrolled in both Medicare Part A and Part B to be eligible. If you have a standalone PDP, you need to be enrolled in either Medicare Part A or Part B. It's also okay to have both. Another way to avoid a late penalty is to stay enrolled in an employer's plan or your spouse's plan. Keep it for as long as you can, but just make sure that that plan gives you creditable coverage. That's what Medicare defines as prescription drug coverage that's at least as good as Part D. Every year, your plan should send you an evidence of coverage document that tells you if it qualifies as creditable coverage. Some things to note. Don't go without creditable coverage for more than 63 days in a row. Otherwise, the Part D penalty may apply. Other creditable prescription drug coverage generally helps you avoid the Part D penalty too. It doesn't have to come from an employer. When your creditable coverage ends, you generally get a special enrollment period to sign up for Part D. In most cases, this period is 2 months after your other coverage ends. So to recap, if you sign up for one of these plans when you're first eligible, you won't have to worry about the late enrollment penalty. You might even find a Medicare Advantage plan with other extra benefits you like. So that's the scoop on enrolling in Medicare Part D and avoiding the late enrollment penalty. Thanks for watching.